Hey guys, this is David. Today I'm over at Orlando, Florida, and we have accompanied our friend to Cruise America to pick up their rental. And there is some facts I'd like to share with you in regards to Cruise America. So let's get to it. So Cruise America has been around for 45 years. They have about 130 locations throughout US and Canada. Every rental comes with 24 hours roadside assistance. Majority, there is four types of the RV size. One's a large, standard, compact, and there are truck campers. The three types of sizes that you'll see is a 19 feet, which will sleep about 3 people. There's a 25 feet, which is sleep 5, and there is a 30 feet, which sleep about 7. They go by the term compact for the smallest one, and then middle is the standard, and the large one, well, they just call it large. And those three sizes will be the most commonly seen sizes that you will see at the rental sites. On an economical standpoint, the standard size will be the best deal. Both large and compact at times has a higher rate than the standard, or sometimes all three sizes will be priced the same rate. The rate does range from seasons. Typically a standard will cost about $70 to $90 per day. Note there are extra costs outside of the rental rate. The generator use is extra, propane use is extra, mileage is extra at 35 cents, and kitchenware and camping accessory are also considered extras. When you do decide to rent from Cruise America, consider renting and returning from one location. If you're picking up the RV close to home, consider loading your own kitchenware and bedding after you picked up and reserve time loading and unloading before returning. If you do want to do a one-way trip with Cruise America, it is possible. You just have to call in and then they'll give you a quote, which will include a drop fee for returning at a different location. There is a cleaning fee if you return it dirty. The cleaning fee is about $250, so it's best that you treat it like your own. What's worth noting is upon returning, cleaning the RV does take time, and it will be good to just keep the RV clean during your trip to save yourself from spending massive time scrubbing down versus the daily cleaning, such as to simply wipe down the surfaces. There are one-way specials. Sometimes you just have to keep checking cruiseamerica.com to check their new inventory relocation program. The rate can become fairly competitive and worth the look at if you will happen to fall into their destination of their assigned locations. And to qualify for renting a motorhome from Cruise America, you just need to be over the age of 21 and have a valid driver license. The rental is suitable for first-timers that are okay with the Cruise America's motorhome specs, meaning some other rental companies may offer slide outs, which will provide more room in their floor plans while camping, and for about the same daily rate. And also they include a TV, which Cruise America may not. So these are the small things that you're looking for. Definitely look around before you do decide to go with Cruise America. Another thing is Cruise America usually don't have the newest vehicle models in their inventory, which some other rental companies may have newer models, and having a newer model meaning less problems on the road. And I'm not just saying that Cruise America are not safe. There are just things that I do concern about, especially with tires. Some of the motorhomes have high mileage, and things are just not the same with newer units with just a few thousand miles or less than 36,000 miles. These units run on a Ford E350 unit, which has a standard warranty of 3 years or 36,000 miles. So it's best that you drive something that is under warranty, in my opinion. This way, less problem could arise during your trip. My suggestion to you is always call ahead of time. Ask for their model year if you're absolutely wanting a newer unit, just so you could have the peace of mind. And last, before I wrap up this video, I'd like to share with you some of my tips. This way you have a better next trip. Now my top tip for you is simply plan your trip. Just carry enough fresh water only if needed, and just leave a few gallons in the tank just so you have some water to use during mid stops for bathroom flushes and hand washes. Just keep in mind there is about 8 pounds per gallon of water, and some of the large motorhomes they offer is 40 gallons. So I leave you to do the math on the weight. My next tip is just carry half a tank of fuel during short trips around town. If you're just in an area cruising in short distance, don't carry a full tank of fuel, since it adds weights to your motorhome. There's about 6 pounds per gallon of fuel if you fill it all the way up, and some of these tanks are 55-gallon tanks. So definitely, if you're fuel conscious like me, definitely plan ahead. And if you're making a longer trip, then dump both your gray and black water. Leave just about few gallons of fresh water and then refill it into the gray and black water, just so the water could wash the tank while the motorhome is moving. And last, plan your trip to save fuel and time. If you're short on food and supplies, please do visit the market before you go to your campground. This way you don't need to go back and forth and waste time on hooking up and disconnecting from the campground. And of course, this does not apply to boondockers. Well, this will wrap up my video for today. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing and give it a thumbs up for this video so more people could see. And I hope you have a nice day.